So you cannot say it's a currency because no one deals with it except a handful of people.
No one deals with Bitcoin except a handful of people. Well, this is kind of contradictory because if the Shaykh says that it's anonymous and no one knows who's dealing with it, then how do you know only a handful of people are dealing with it? And secondly, again, we've got to be fair here. We have countries like Brunei that has a population of less than 500,000 people that live in Brunei. That means less than 500,000 people deal with their currency and use their currency. Whereas you have Bitcoin is the national currency for El Salvador, and they have a population of 5 million people. And Bitcoin is the currency of the Central African Republic, and they have a population of, I think, 4.5. Wait. So El Salvador has 6.8 million. The Central African Republic has 5 million. So that's a total of 11.8 million people who have Bitcoin as their national currency. So we have evidence, at least in principle, that more than 20 times, and this is what that's just going by the two countries, more than 20 times of the people of the world use Bitcoin compared to the Brunei currency. But no one denies that Brunei's currency is a currency. So we have to be fair here. We can't criticize Bitcoin or judge Bitcoin by one standard and ignore fiat by another standard. We can't. If lack of people using the currency means it's not a currency, then the currency of everyone in the world besides the major currencies like the dollar and the yuan or whatnot, none of them are currencies. Yet, there you go. And not to mention, if you actually think for a second, all currencies had a moment where only a handful of people used it. Like gold itself. There was a time when only a few people used it before more people used it. So we have a chicken and egg situation. If currency can't be currency unless loads of people use it, and therefore and on top of that, you can't use it until that happens, then you have a loop. It can't become currency unless we all use it, but you can't use it unless we all use it. It's a circular argument. Anyway, I don't want to go on too much about that, but that's basically my answer to that one. Let's move on.
Country-wise, only I think Germany, Japan, maybe Austria allow it because there is benefit to them from it. Taxations, monitoring, etc.
So, this video was made before El Salvador and before Central African Republic. But if the Sheikh admits that some countries accept it, then what's the problem then? I mean, surely the Japanese yuan is only used in Japan and the Austrian currency, that actually is euro. But surely many currencies are only used by the locals of the currency. So I don't understand the objection here, to be honest. I don't understand the objection here. But I think it's kind of similar to the one we had before.